I had this interesting session today with this woman in Australia. She lives on a big farm and she's 27 weeks pregnant. And she had a question not about her baby, but about her dog. And she has a few dogs and she had an issue with one dog. The issue was that the dog had gone into heat and she was herding chickens before that. Everything was fine, but after she went into heat, she started to kill the little chicks. She started to attack them and kill them. And this woman was like, what's going on? Why is she doing it? And she already talked to behavioral therapists for the dog, but it hasn't solved the problem. So this was the question she had. When I tuned in, the dog was really clearly saying, when I went into heat, I started to really feel the baby. It felt like this incredible instinct to protect this baby. When she came out of the heat and was back into her job, she started to attack and kill. And she said, this is just my instinct. My instinct is to kill. But it is because I'm not assigned a task. You need to assign me a clear task. You never assign me a clear task. This woman was actually thinking about maybe give her the task of taking care of the sheep. But up until now, the dog had been afraid of sheep. And the dog was also saying, I'm afraid of sheep because you never assigned me to it. So the dog was really clear. And then all of a sudden what started to happen was like, I want to say something. It was the soul of her baby that wanted to speak. And this is what it said. And the dog's name is Rain. And the baby said, I see you. Rain, I see you before I arrive. I see the field through your eyes. I feel the wind before it stirs, because you are already facing it. You do not have to hold me. You do not have to soften. You have to stand. When I'm born, I will sleep knowing someone is watching. But listen, Rain, you cannot watch everything. You must choose. The sheep are my siblings. They come from the same softness. They move like the breath of the land. If you learn to love them now, you will already be loving me. If you can stay with them while I am in the water, then you will be holding the field when I cannot. You are not being left behind. You are being positioned. You are not being replaced. You are becoming my perimeter. When I come earthside, I will recognize you because you watched over what was mine before I had a name. Yes, Rain, go bond with the sheep. Let the scent of them become your new knowing. Let the land speak through their movement. When I cry, you will already know how to stay calm. When I sleep, you will still be listening. You are not missing my birth. You are guarding the gate through which I came. And this is so amazing because this woman also had the question, should I bring this dog with me when I give birth? Because she was going to give birth somewhere else at her parents' house, a water birth, and it spoke about water. And she was wondering, should I bring the dog or not? Where does it feel safest? And clearly the baby is assigning a task to this dog. And I think it's so beautiful. We both had to cry just because it made so much sense. And it just shows how deeply connected these souls already are, the dog and the baby. Sometimes instinct can take over when there is not a clear assignment. But so interesting that the assignment really came from the invisible.